I am your host for today, and with this, I welcome you all today to this wonderful session titled Social Ethos Kindness, presented by ETHOS. Kindness is a gift that everyone can afford to give. It is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. It is a value that has the ability to bring together everyone regardless of their differences. On this note, I would like to begin today's session. Before we proceed further, let us know about ETHOS and its vision. Harvest Educational Transformation Solutions, registered with MSME, Government of India in May 2017, ISO certified. Another progressive turn with the launch of ETHOS Pratishtha India Trust, NGO Foundation in 2021, where ETHOS aspires to empower women, children, and people across all genders, academic dropouts, through education, develops knowledge, skill development, educational and corporate training, improving employability scope, assessment, and counseling projects. ETHOS is an education consulting and service company exclusively dealing with end-to-end education service provider pan-India. Our team works with our educational institutions in planning, developing, and managing educational institutions that meets their vision, mission, and goals. ETHOS has more than a decade of experience setting up and running schools and preschools across the country. Transformation can happen only through focus and passion apart from learning, teaching, and leadership. The true spirit behind such transformations is present among us. She is multi-talented, extraordinary, and an energetic personality, none other than Dr. Anuroop Kaur ma'am. A passionate educationist at heart, welfare activist in spirit, and visionary in perspective to create a learning environment for teachers and children. As intellectual consultant, educator, mentor, and speaker, her career reflects a richness and strength of diversity in the field of education and corporate sector. Along with a huge experience now as an entrepreneur, she is currently the founder and managing director of Harvest Educational Transformation Solutions. She is the founder and chairperson of ETHOS Pratishtha India Trust. She is having a long list of achievements and awards. With this, I now call upon Dr. Aruna ma'am to enlighten us with her motivating words.
Thank you, Jyotsna, for this introduction and warm welcome of me. And very good evening and warm welcome to this session conducted by Dr. Anuroop Kaur, a mentor, a principal, a mentor, and who spreads knowledge and who thinks that yes, everyone is available to achieve or to get that knowledge from each and every corner that is spread out. And yes, what I believe as an educationist, as introduced, I believe that we always need to keep our mindset open. An open mindset is where you can grab the most of it. And it is not only the hearing to what others say, but how we actually inculcate in our own self and try imbibing those in our daily life and daily practices. That is what means spreading knowledge, gaining knowledge, and acquiring what is needed for you in your life. And I'm so proud that, though slow and steady, and as the old saying goes, the story also, the hare and the tortoise, it does go ahead with the same, slow and steady wins the race. But yes, definitely there is a new version of hare and the tortoise, which definitely in the coming sessions, I will be sharing that video too. But then when we say slow and steady, which means that never ever give up. If not once, if not twice, if not thrice, but you will succeed because you would know where you're going wrong or where you would want to correct yourself and where is that you really need to work on. And that is where we call ourselves to create self-motivation in order to move forward. So when we talk about today's session, I always believe that, and I always share the same quote to everyone, that education is not only degree and marks cards and certificates. No, education is something when you grow with your literary knowledge and you grow with your values, your character, your behavior, your attitude, every aspect of your behavior matters in your daily life, whether it is at workplace or in your personal life. So today, one of the topic which we would be covering and in this session is kindness. Kindness, it's not that we show to others that, yeah, I'm so being kind and I'm going to help you. No, kindness is something where you feel empathy towards others. Empathy towards when you see a person in distress, when you see a person when they, need to go and help others who are in dire needs. That is where the kindness comes. And you can't even see a small insect or something dying, even an ant, even when it, oh, I'm so sorry. And that is where your innate kindness comes out. So very important, a part of life, until unless you have this a trait of kindness, you will definitely learn what it is in life to be building up bonding, building up relationships, building up every aspect of your relatives, right? So yes, as already described by Jyotsna, HEADS is something that we are trying to pull up with the visionaries, the intellectuals, and the future generation who are to face the challenging world. So today, yes, we have Dr.Anuroop Kaur here with us, who would share one of the innate qualities of kindness towards all of you. Yes, Jyotsna, thank you so much. Please do it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable and kind words. It's now time for me to invite Dr. Anuroop Kaur, ma'am. Dr. Anuroop Kaur, Chief Advisory Officer of HEADS, is having 25 years of rich experience as an educator. It is her passion to be with kids, to understand their queries and resolve them. She is having experience of more than 10 years as principal, deputy director, and vice principal in various CBSE and ICSE schools. She is a good team leader. She believes in teamwork and promotes everyone for the growth. She is a renowned public speaker and conducted many sessions for teachers, parents, and students. We welcome you, ma'am. Kindly enlighten us with your thoughts.
Yeah, so once again, I welcome you all in this wonderful evening. You must see this smiley face showing the kindness. You know, the first thing that we can represent ourselves when we say what is kindness, your smile, right? I hope you all agree with this, because your smile makes everyone feel comfortable. Why we are discussing this topic here, that's really important, because it's a very simple word. In our daily life, we use 100 times, but it has a deep meaning. And we are here just to interact. It's not a one-man show that I'm speaking and you are listening. We just need to interact wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you want to say something. I'm open to listen, and it's really required to discuss all these points because we all are social. We have certain ethics. Thus, because of those rules and regulations, we are social, and it is a duty, it's our responsibility to maintain those values. As Dr. Aruna said, that it is not just a bookish knowledge that makes us educated. We need to be very much careful while doing anything, while accepting anything, or while behaving with others. That's not everybody's cup of tea to understand whosoever is in front of us. But we all think that this is what is my perception, this is what is my concept, and I need to be with that. Here, I'm going to tell you a small definition, what kindness is and what people say about it. A small, selfless act of generosity and consideration creates curiosity, concern for others without any praise, helping someone with whatever ways. Before proceeding, I have an activity for you, because once you'll get involved, you'll be more comfortable to understand what exactly it is. So I really want you to share one act of kindness that you did yesterday or today. Just think about it. You have 10-15 seconds, and if anybody wants to share, please come forward. Josna, if you can check, someone is writing on the chat. You have 10 seconds.
There anyone act of kindness that did yesterday or today? How was the feed?
Is there anyone who would like to share? Oh, nobody is there to share about the act. Don't you think that you were kind to your parents? Don't you think that you were kind with a stranger somewhere on the road? Is there anything that is coming to your mind? Not even today, yesterday, someday, whatever comes to your mind.
You can
Yeah,
write it in the chat box. Please write in the chat box. It's an interactive session. Only when you interact, we would learn. So please go ahead, be active. Go ahead, please.
क्या बता कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। आज मीटिंग की थी, तो ये मीटिंग की है, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। श्रुति आई है, अब तो बैठ कर रहे हैं।
Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself until unless you need to answer.
Okay, Jyotsna, would you like to share anything that you feel is the act of kindness?
Okay, we have Ayush here who has written in the chat box. Jyotsna, please check.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
He helped a child cross the waterlogged street today.
Yeah, that's good. So what was your feel, Ayush? You must be happy, satisfied, or is there anything that you feel? Right? So you must be very happy after doing this. I guess you all are feeling shy. We need to be open. See, learning happens when we get open. If we are ready to understand, if we are ready to interact, then only we will be able to grasp something. Here, I would like to share a few components that I feel are really included when we talk about kindness. See, the first letter of kindness, K, that stands for knowledge. When I'm talking about knowledge, if you know the situation, if you understand what exactly is required when something is happening, then only you'll be kind. If you are unaware of the environment, if you are not even careful what is happening, then you cannot be kind. Second thing is what kind of intention you have. As Ayush said, he had an intention to help. If you think, oh, if somebody is going to give me this, then only I'll be there for him or her. Otherwise, what is the need? So if we just keep on talking about the need, vice versa, our intention will not motivate us to do any kind of. It is actually natural. It always happens. Whenever you hear something, child, when starts looking around the world, he always feels that I need to do something good. That is natural. But I request somebody is unmuted. Please mute yourself till the time it is not required. When we talk about natural, always we hear from our inner self what is good and what is bad. But when we start growing, we start avoiding. We are naturally social. That is why we live in society. And when we accept our society, it simply means that we are accepting the rules and regulations of that society. So it is very much natural. Don't avoid your inner voice. Decency is really important. Similarly, when we talk about nobility, ethical, sympathy, sweetness, these all are included in kindness. Sometimes we see that this child is sitting alone, and we try to avoid, or we try to make fun of it. Generally, it happens in the classroom that somebody is sitting alone, not even having food. So what our knowledge says should be very much clear to everyone that people love to be happy, because happiness is the requirement, is the necessity. If somebody is not happy, we must understand that something is missing. We need to be kind with that person. We should not make fun of him. Intention. When we are giving something to someone, what is our intention? Do we really want it back? Natural. As Ayush said, sometimes we see is not able to cross the road if we are helping someone. Sometimes we see somebody is not able to hold the bag full of vegetables. If we just help that person, that makes us satisfied. If you are decent enough to understand what exactly the elders are feeling, they are near you. Charity begins from home. So always try to be decent with your grandparents, with other members who are staying near your home, your school. There are many support staff. There are many other helpers who actually do many things, but they also look forward to us for our decent behavior. Nobility. That is not something to be taught, but it comes from inside. If you are noble, if you are doing something good, people will remember you. This is what the need is, because we are human. We always feel that we are the part of this particular society. And if we are the part, it means people will remember us. If we do something good, they will remember us for our good deeds. Ethical. If somebody is in trouble, we should help. We should be kind enough to understand that somebody needs our help. Be sympathetic. There are many members of our society. They need something better. They need something else. And if they do not have everything what we have, we should not make fun of them. If they are disabled, handicapped, we should be sympathetic. Life is a mirror. If we face it smilingly, it will smile back to us. Be sweet, whether elder, whether a small child, whether your friends, your parents, your teachers. Please do not be rude with them. If you really smile to them, if you will be polite to them, you will get that politeness back. I hope you are going to interact. If you're really enjoying, please revert back with sharing of any example that you performed. I have introduced you with some of the components. If you will share any example that falls under any of these categories, that will be great. And it will motivate others also to think about it, because thinking is really required. This is all a thinking game. I'm waiting for another 15 seconds. Jyotna, be active on chat box.
Ma'am, I have one if I can share.
Yeah.
So it's quite recent one, and it's a small one, but it really give a good impact on me. There was a baby pigeon who fall off from his nest or from his place where he was before. And my mother got really scared. Okay, he's so small, and currently the weather is quite cold, and he will not be able to survive on the floor. So
Right.
it was difficult. Like mothers are sensitive, and she was very scared to touch him, to pick him up. So she brought she brought a chair. She stand on it, and then she picked him so politely, and she put him back on his place. And again, when another day she came and she saw him after where he was, and he was enjoying with his family or sibling, whatever. So she got so happy. She came to us. She shared that we were not there. So it was not something that I did. But yeah, when she came and she let us know, okay, I did this, and now he's completely okay and he's fine. So it was something that was so sweet of her to share, and we got so much affected by that because we were not there. So it was nothing that we can feel at that moment. But when she came and she let us know what she did and how she felt, so we felt so good that, okay, what she did, she's feeling so great after doing that.
Wonderful, wonderful. See, by sharing, she motivated you. She
Yeah.
encouraged you to have that kind of value. So when we share, we encourage others. This is what the society is. And we must be open. Really good to hear this example. And I hope others must be learning with this, because this is not for others. This is for yourself. You are going to be happy. You'll feel satisfied. This is the soul that has been given by the God. Those who believe in God, those who do not believe, definitely you will believe that there is a power inside you on which you do not have any control, and that gets satisfied with these kind of acts. That is why these values are really important in our life. Anybody else?
And Zunaira shared that she went to a mall yesterday and a lady had fruits in her hands and they all fell down and she helped her to collect them.
Wow, that's great. That's a good intention, natural, decency, ethical. Very good. Anything else?
She went to a shopping mall and there was an uncle, his leg was injured and he wanted to cross the road. So she helped him cross the road and she was so happy to do so.
Wow. So your soul got satisfied. That's great. All these examples are actually motivating me too. Thank you very much for sharing all these examples. Now, a few things that I would like to share with you. I know we do not have more time with us. So don't forget to show kindness even in tough situations. Sometimes we are very much busy. We have a lot of stress of completing the work. Sometimes we are very much stressed because we do not get good food at home. Sometimes we are very much stressed because, your teachers may say something to you, or parents, they want something disciplined act from your side. So you get annoyed, right? But don't get into this kind of tough situation. Try to make yourself cool and be polite to others. All the problems will be resolved as soon as possible, because this is all our thinking process. As I said earlier, we are not here to make money. Money is just a resource, right? In this world, money has been created by the human beings, and soul has been created by the God, that supreme power. So the only thing that we need to remember, never be rude to the senior citizens. Always be polite, because they have a lot of experience. And if they are sharing something good, yes, you have your logical mind. You are learning. So sometimes something is suitable to one or the other situation, and sometimes it is not suitable. But don't be rude. If you really feel that it is good, think about it. Don't think that it is totally worse to hear or to implement. Sometimes it is helpful. But while talking, be respectful to your seniors. Be respectful to your parents. They always want to give you good advice, because they are really worried about your future, your present. They want to make everything best for you. Be polite to your teachers, because teachers, they always think about your career, about your curriculum, about your present, about your development, your holistic growth. So don't be rude. Don't say that we are paying to you and it's your job, right? I said money is not the priority. This is the need to survive, but it is not the first priority. Be good to your friends, because friend in need is a friend indeed. Be good to your neighbors, because we have chosen our society by our own. So we must follow certain rules and regulations. If we really want to bring some change, we must discuss. And when we discuss, we get the solutions. Be good to the strangers, but yes, be careful too. So becoming careful doesn't mean that you need to be rude with them. Be good to the helpers. There are several helpers. Without them, we cannot even survive. So be good to the helpers. Be good to the animals, because they are the part of this world. This environment chain, food chain, everything depends on animals, plants. So be good to the environment. Save water, save planet. Be careful. This is what the kindness is. It is a very simple word, but it has a deep meaning, we should not forget. And be kind to everyone. If you're not liking something, don't be rude. Maybe it is good for someone else. So, again, don't forget to be kind. Always while sleeping, just try to remember, what was that you did something good for someone? Were you kind enough for that day? And if you missed, don't be depressed. Be kind for the next day. Think whatever you missed and you can do it, right? Always we learn from our faults. Whatever we miss, we can do it on our next day. Thank you, everyone. If you want to share anything, I'm open to it.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for guiding
Bye,
us
ma'am.
with your
Bye,
knowledge
ma'am.
and
Okay,
Bye,
now
ma'am.
thank you so
for
much,
this.
Dr. Anuroop.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Kindly
Thank you,
mute
ma'am.
yourself. Thank you so much, Dr. Anuroop, for this wonderful session. And Jyotsna, I see a couple of them who have posted the post here. I see
Yeah.
Ayush who has posted. Jyotsna, please mute everyone except me. Okay. So yes, Ayush has mentioned here, passing a smile to small children, even when we don't know them, gives them some form of assurance or recognition that makes them smile. Passing a smile takes no effort, but it surely makes someone smile in return. Absolutely. Very beautiful thought, and it is required. You know, one smile, a beautiful smile, solves all the problem in the world. It solves all the problem in the world. So that is where it is very, very important. And I love the thought of yours, Ayush. Thank you. And yes, we have Lily here who says, yesterday I met one elder woman who was on wheelchair. She was not able to turn her wheelchair because of some problem. I went to her and tried to figure out the best way to help her. Awesome. That is, again, empathy. Part of kindness. Very beautiful. That's, keep up the good job. Thank you. And yes, Aradhya, yesterday I helped a puppy because it was too raining and they felt so cold. So I covered that puppy from a blanket. Wow. Awesome. So that shows how environmental friendly, how animal friendly you are. So keep up the good job. This is what we want to spread. And you know, each one of you after the session, it really makes me feel that you all will spread this word of kindness across, right? Yes, Jyotsna, over to you. I think all have been read. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. With this, we conclude our session for today. I really want to thank our speaker for today, Dr. Anuroop Kaur ma'am, our founder and managing director, Dr. Aruna ma'am, for dedicating their valuable time and efforts to this cause. I also thank Dr. Sugandhi Narayanan ma'am and all the students for joining us today. I hope it was as much of a learning experience for everyone as it was for me. I extend a big thank you to all the members of HEADS for bringing us this great opportunity to learn and get better. To conclude this, I would like to quote that if you are willing to learn, no one can help you. And if you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. I would request all the participants to turn on their video so that we can take a picture as a memory.
Picture of everyone quickly, quick on video mode, everyone. Lovely, awesome. Diksha, Pramiti, Dipali, Naisha, a quick video. And somebody has mentioned the name as 6th. So please be on video mode. Yeah. Udisha, Dipali, Naisha, Carl, Meena. Diksha, ready. Please be on video. Awesome. Lovely. Okay. Yep.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you, students. We will look forward to you, all of you, to join in the next session. It will be posted very soon and it will be informed to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am,
you,
for
ma'am.
giving me this opportunity. Thank you, students, for listening me, sharing your examples. That was really amazing. Thank you, everyone. Spread
Thank you.
kindness, spread happiness. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.